As a Funko fan, I knew that I was going to enjoy Funko Princess. This is one of the installments in Disney's Toy Adventure series, which is a very brief series where they're basically marketing or advertising toys without directly advertising them and saying buy this now. Basically, they're showing how creative you can be with these toys and or collector's items if you wish. And in this case, of course, we have Funko Pops and we have all different kinds of princess pops, and I love this. This is one of my favorite things. I see them doing with the Tsum Tsum series, where they take the Tsum Tsums and put them in creative things where children and basically anybody watching it can recreate those and be creative and use their imagination. And here we have Funko Pops in settings that a child can create at home. For example, we have Rapunzel in her tower, and she's interacting with painting the walls and making the pots and things. And that's something that a child could quite easily do. They could construct their own tower out of cardboard and bits of recycled materials and create their own little world for Rapunzel to live in. There's a beautiful scene of Pocahontas in a boat that looks like it's made out of cardboard, and you have trees around them. I can imagine a child creating a backdrop, painting a picture of the trees, and fashioning a little boat for Pocahontas. And it really encourages children to get creative and not just play with the toy itself. I am, of course, talking about children who take them out of the box and actually play with them. And create a world and don't just use the toy itself, but bring other elements of your life into it, create things for that character, and it really encourages both creative activity, which it make and do arts and crafts, and also creative play by encouraging them to use their imagination, bring the world around them to life for Rapunzel or Pocahontas or anybody else. I think the selection of Funkos they've chosen are beautiful. It's not just the core characters. I apologize if you can hear my cat meowing. By the way, she wants to get in a room that she is not currently allowed into, and it's driving me insane. I hope you can't hear that too much. Um, but I think it's an absolutely fantastic way of saying, hey, buy these toys. Look at the worlds that you can create. Look at how imaginative you can be. And I think a lot of children do this as second nature anyway, using shoe boxes to create little dolls' houses and or beds for teddy bears and things. Imaginative play is something that comes natural to a lot of children, but some children might need a little bit of encouragement, and certainly this short can help with that. I think they've selected a beautiful mix of Funkos, and the sets that they have created to put these Funkos into, I think, are brilliant. They look really good quality, but you could also see that it could be something that a child could replicate. It's not, you know, CGI perfection. It looks like something a child could put together, just maybe not quite as good. Or at least I certainly couldn't. I loved arts and crafts. I was never very good at it. I think Funko Princess is a great way of advertising these without directly saying buy these now. It definitely can encourage creativity, creative thinking, creative play, imaginative play. Funkos are obviously a brilliant thing for that because they're the size of them, they're not massive, so you're not going to have to create massive houses or furniture for them, but they're not so teeny weeny that they're going to get easily lost. I think Funko Princess is a pretty strong installment in this brief Disney Toy Adventures series.